All right, welcome to the 10th lesson in From the Sound Up. I'm Nathan Lively from Sound Design Live, and I can guarantee you that I'm going to be making a lot of mistakes today, more than normal, because I just created this new spreadsheet for you guys, and anytime I get to build something new and share it with people, I get excited. So just thank you for your patience in advance. As you probably already know, the audio industry is based on personal referral. That means that in this new city where we don't know anyone yet, we need to start building up our network. And it's not going to be easy and it's not going to be fast, but this is not a get-rich-quick scheme. This is a build a business that we can be proud of. And it only takes a little work every day, and I'm going to show you how to get started right now. So first, open this spreadsheet in the link that I sent with this video. So on Facebook, it's up there in the comments, and in the email, it's down in the email somewhere. So you're going to want to click on File and where is it? Move to, make a copy. So you're going to make your own copy, save it to your drive. You can change the title if you want. And go ahead and bookmark it because you're going to want to come back here every day. So in Chrome, you just click this thing up here. All right, go ahead and open the Contacts tab that's down here. This is going to be the new lifeblood of your business and the most important thing you're doing as you're working on relocating to this new city. And you're going to fill it with the MVPs of your business, the people who lift you up, who support you, who refer work to you, and also your clients and new potential clients. All right, so now I want to go through how to use this part of the spreadsheet, but don't get overwhelmed and don't worry too much about the rules. The important thing is that it remain organic and that you work on it every day so that it is as useful to you as possible. And I'll go ahead and stop you if you were thinking about going and checking on any apps out there, if you're thinking about your CRM apps and your CMS, whatever they're called apps, like all contact management apps out there. I have wasted so many hours already going through all of them to find out that it's not worth it. There's basically only one that I know of that I would recommend to you, and it's like $25 or $30 a month, which is a total waste of money. I know this stuff is really important, but unless you just have a lot of cash laying around, which you probably don't, then this is really the best way to do it. Another reason why a spreadsheet is better than an app is that this is all about intentional one-to-one contact. And so it's not about getting it done really fast. It's about working on it a little bit every day. And it can be fun and more meaningful if you have your own system here that you've created. So I recommend that you edit this and do whatever you need to do to make this your own and make it really useful for you. So don't go out looking for apps. Please just don't. I've wasted so much time already, and I don't want you to waste that time. So here's what we're going to do first. Start by adding... Well, let me step back for a second. Basically, we want to put anyone in here that's important to us and the growth of our business, who we want to be in contact with regularly. So we can start by thinking of family and friends that support us, that love us, that care for us. And I'll go ahead and type some of those in. And I don't mean everyone, like not your entire huge family, but like the people you're really close to who are supporting you. So maybe 3 or 4 of each. So I'll say like my mom, my dad, my wife, and then 3 or 4 friends. I might say Taco, Chaco, and Sandy. And then let's take a look at what we do with these columns over here. So real simple system just to prioritize each of these. You might have some you probably have about 20% of the people on this list are going to be high priority. Those are going to be people that maybe you just met, they need something from you, or they might become a client, potential clients. That would be high priority. Most people are going to be a number 2, just regular follow-up. And then number 3 are people that you're trying to add to the list, but they're not responding yet. So it's like someone you just met and you're just now connecting with them. So these are friends and family. They're all going to be 2s here. And date of last contact, when was the last time that I talked to this person? So maybe I saw my wife this morning. Today's the 28th. And then maybe I talked to my dad a week ago. What would that be? March, let's say 21. And then maybe, wait, did I get mixed up with wife and mom? Yes, I did. Anyway, I'm just giving you some examples of dates. It doesn't really matter. So maybe I saw my wife yesterday. And then I saw my friend Taco back in February. And then I saw Chaco back in January. Oh, and it turned red. So what does that mean? Well, I've set this up that if the date of last contact is any more than 60 days, then it turns red. And that's just to cue you in to the fact that you have fallen out of contact with this person, okay? And let's say that that I talked to Sandy also in January, okay? And after you put dates in here, then it's a little bit quicker to change them next time. So since I told you that I got these wrong earlier, I actually saw my wife today, so I would change that to today, and I saw my mom yesterday, let's say. Okay, so now we have date of the last contact. Now, means of contact. So I put these little images in here so you can just quickly keep track of how you last talked to that person. So maybe I called my mom, and then I emailed my dad, and I saw my wife in person. And then this friend I saw on Facebook. I also interacted with Chaco on Facebook. And then Sandy, I actually met up and we had a beer. Okay, great. And then you can fill out the rest of this stuff. Should be self-explanatory, but I thought you might need explanation for these columns. Okay, so that's how you use this part of the spreadsheet, and that's all we're doing for today's lesson. So I put 3 or 4 family members that support you, 3 or 4 friends, and then your coach, your mentor. And then you're going to move on to the people who you're directly connected to in your business. So those would be current clients, only ideal clients, obviously, hopefully, obviously, past clients, and colleagues. And at this point, you're probably thinking, wow, none of those people are in my new city. Why are we adding them? Don't worry, we're going to talk about that in a future lesson. But for now, we just need to get some more people onto this list. And these are all people who are important to your business. Okay, then we can start adding people that we want to actually build relationships with in this new city. So if, let's say this person's name is Joe, and that then is going to be a 3, right? Okay, so Joe's a 3 because he's unresponsive. Like, this is a person that I want to connect with. This is start with colleagues, I would suggest. Other sound engineers, other video, lighting techs, sound designers, things like that. And you can find these people by looking in your LinkedIn connections. Maybe you already know some people in that city. Look at who you're already connected to in that city on Facebook and other networks. You can check local meetup groups of people that you might want to meet. People that work at the places where you might want to be working. So as you're doing this is your chance to intentionally create a really powerful, positive network. So I know that can be hard to do when you've never met someone, but if they're posting positive things and it seems like they're working a lot and they're working at the kinds of places you'd like to work, that's probably a safe bet that you'd want to meet them. And just remember, this whole thing is organic. So if you meet them and it turns out that they're a negative person, then you just select this. And hit delete. And that doesn't mean you're cutting them out of your life. It just means that you're not following up with them regularly like these people. Okay. Other people to add to this list would be the people that we talked about in the last lesson. So the people writing the checks, right? So your labor bookers, your production managers, your heads of department. And you could also connect with artists that you'd like to work with and their management. And I know I've talked about in the past that you should not steal people's jobs, but don't worry, in a future lesson, I'm going to talk about how to do that tastefully without hopefully burning any bridges and making enemies before you even get there. Oh, this is also your chance to go directly to clients. Having your own clients is going to allow you more autonomy in your work and hopefully allow you to charge higher fees and grow your business. So maybe instead of reaching out to the local community theater for sound design jobs, maybe look for the up and coming theater groups in the area and reach out directly to them. And maybe instead of reaching out to the local rental company to see if you can work in their warehouse, maybe connect directly with like an upscale event production company and see if you can build a relationship with them first. So your homework for this lesson is going to be to just add 20 contacts. Once you make it through those first people like friends, family, and current and past clients that you really enjoyed working with and colleagues, you should have way more than 20. But I don't want you to spend too much time on this. Just get some people on there, because in the upcoming lessons, we're going to talk about what to do with that. And then the second piece of homework I have for you is to answer this question. How do you make friends as an adult? I'm just curious what your thoughts are on this subject. So reply to this email, or if you're watching this on Facebook, comment below the video. All right, you guys, this was a longer one, so congratulations on completing another lesson, and I'll see you tomorrow.